Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for this week's video, I decided that I wanted to do a challenge to see how long it takes me to do 24 hours worth of reading. This video was actually meant to be my first video on my channel, but it took me a lot longer to do it than I anticipated. So, you know, enjoy past Natalie. So the first book I'm reading for this challenge is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. It's an 800-page book. I read the first 4 books in the series earlier this year, and my goal is to finish the last 3 books in the series before the year is over. So yeah, I'm reading that. I'm already 90 pages in, and I'm going to be doing this in like 30-minute reading sprints, so I'm not just forcing myself to sit down for really long times and taking breaks in between, just because I can't concentrate for more than 30 minutes at a time. So I finished my first reading sprint and I took a break and I watched Geordie's live on TikTok. She's one of my favourite TikTokers, BookToker, and yeah, I didn't read, I'm a very slow reader, which is probably means I'm going to be spending most of this challenge reading this one book. I read in total 27 pages because I'm on page 108 now. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on reading and see how much further I get, and then I will update you again. So I read for another hour and I'm now on page 140. I feel like I've not even made a dent in this book, honestly. So I'm going to take a quick break and maybe chill on TikTok and message some friends, and then I will get back to reading and do another update later. So said quick break ended up being like a 3-hour break, but I chilled for a bit, I talked to my friends and I had some dinner, and now I'm going to get back to reading and see how much more I can get done. It's currently almost 8 p.m, so I'm going to read for a bit longer. Okay, so when I read before, I literally read like 8 pages because this book is a freaking mammoth of a book and it's really heavy because it's a hardback. So I took another break and watched Jessie on Disney Plus, but now I do want to carry on reading, but I think I'm going to carry on reading on my Kindle because this is on Kindle on Unlimited, so I'm going to read it on there. So I read for another 30 minutes and I'm now on page 185 of this book, so not too bad. I've done about 2 hours of reading today, so I've still got 22 hours left of my challenge to go, but I'm going to stop for the day, I think, because my eyes are starting to hurt, and then I'll carry on reading tomorrow. For today, in total, I read 95 pages, which isn't too bad, but considering I read for 2 hours, it's not the best. So it's the following day and I'm going to get back to doing some reading. Like I said yesterday, I finished on page 185. My goal for today, honestly, is I want to try and get at least 50% of the way through the book. So to do that, I would need to get to, because I refuse to stop halfway through a chapter, page 408, which is chapter 21, and I'm currently on chapter 11. So, you know, wish me luck. That's going to be a lot of reading to do today. Yeah, you know when I said I was going to get to 50% through my book? That didn't happen. I read one chapter and that was yesterday. So I'm going to try again today. I'm going to get some reading done. I still need to read like over 200 pages. Well, at least I think I do. I only read one chapter and I don't know, and the chapters are like 20 pages, so I think I've got 200 pages to read today. But yeah, I'm going to get to reading. It's currently almost 8 p.m. on the 19th, and I think I started this on the 17th. So yeah, you can tell how well this is going considering I still have over 21 hours of my challenge left. Okay, so in the end for today, I read for an hour and 45 minutes and I read 54 pages, which got me to page 259. I'm really being very slow with this book because I can't concentrate, but... Okay, it's officially day 3 of this challenge. I'm only on page 259 of this book, and I still have 20 hours and 5 minutes so challenge left. As you can see from the timer on my screen, if you can actually see that. So, yeah. Let's get to reading. It's 9 in the morning. Let's see how much I can get done today. So it's currently 8:30 at night. I did a bit more reading before. I read only one chapter of Harry Potter, but I did listen to 9 chapters of I'm Glad My Mum Died on Spotify audiobooks. So yeah, I've got 18 hours and 50 minutes left of this challenge. I'm gonna finish watching the YouTube video I'm on and then get some more reading done. So in the end for yesterday, I ended up getting to page 324 of this book. I read for another hour after my last update and I have 17 hours left of my challenge still. By the way, if it looks like I'm not changing, I am changing my outfit. It's really cold and this is really comfy. So I'm just putting this back on constantly. But yeah, no, I'm gonna carry on doing some more reading now and hopefully, fingers crossed, get quite far into my book. Doing this challenge is slowly making me realise how easily distracted I get when I am reading, because it has been over a week now since I started this challenge and I still have 9 hours and 11 minutes left. But I did finish my first book. I finished I'm Glad My Mum Died by Jennette McCurdy. This book is freaking heartbreaking. And like... yeah. So, but yeah, no, I finished that. I've still not finished Harry Potter. I'm on page like 511 or something. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break for a bit and then I'll go back to reading later. So I actually ended up not reading at all. I ended up sleeping all day. I'm not feeling very well at the moment and my sleep schedule is completely messed up, but in the middle of a YouTube video right now. I'm gonna finish the last like minute or so of it and then I'm gonna try and read the remainder of Harry Potter on my Kindle in one sitting, just so I can get this book over and done with. So yeah, I've still got 9 hours and 11 minutes left and I will check back in once I finish this book. I'm really starting to question whether I'm just a really slow reader or it's just this book that I'm reading. But I read for 3 hours and 11 minutes. I've still not finished, but I'm very, very close to the end. I've literally got like 20% of the book left. But in the 3 hours, I only read 138 pages. So, you know, I'm taking a bit of a break because my eyes feel like they're about to fall out of my head. But I am determined to finish this book today because I only have 151 pages left. So, you know, that'll be like another 3 hours of reading. But at the moment, I am now down to 6 hours left on this challenge. Well, it took me basically like 50 billion years, but I finally finished it. Book is finally over. I've finished Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I did want to try and finish the rest of the Harry Potter books this year, but honestly, after this one, I need a break. So I'm going to leave those for next year. And now I'm going to read a different book. I'm probably going to read something on my Kindle, to be honest. But I'm probably going to take like a bit of a break for a little bit. But I have 3.5 hours left of this challenge. So hopefully I should be able to get that done tonight and then this video can be finished. I'm going to sprint through the last 3.5 hours of this challenge because at this point I just want it over and done with, if I'm being completely honest. So yeah, I'm on chapter 1 of This Spells Love and I'm going to read for the last 3.5 hours and then I will update you again when I'm done. Well, it took me way longer than I expected, but I finally finished this challenge. I got to 56% of the way through This Spells Love. Honestly, I really like this book. I've read it so quickly. It's funny, it's cute. Yeah, it's a really good book. I've really enjoyed what I've read of it so far. But it's currently 5:30 in the morning. So I'm going to try and get some sleep and I'll film the outro to this video tomorrow. It's finally the next day and I'm feeling awake and not like death. So yeah, in the end for this video, I ended up finishing 2 books and I got 50% of the way through a 3rd one. I probably would have finished more if it hadn't been for the fact that I was reading Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, because that was a 800-page book and I was on page 90 when I started this challenge. But yeah, no, I enjoyed doing this. I'm going to try and do this again, but should make it over a shorter time period, because for this challenge I started it on the 17th and I've only just finished it on the 28th, which is the day I'm uploading this video. So yeah, but no, I really enjoyed doing this and I'll definitely do it again soon. In the end for this challenge, I ended up reading like 1,100 and something pages, which is pretty impressive for me. So that is it for this week's video. If you liked it, please leave a comment and a like, and if you'd like to see more content from me, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try and upload every single week on a Tuesday, and I'll also be uploading on the 1st of every month with my reading wrap up from the previous month and a TBR for that month. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video and let me know what you think. If you'd like to find me anywhere else, I will be linking my TikTok and my Instagram in the description below.